Good evening from Ybor City. I'm John Wilson, and welcome to a celebration of history of this unique city that grew out of a multicultural, multi-ethnic community that was started, in fact, right here when there was nothing but swampland back in the 1800s. It was started by this man right here, Vicente Martinez Ybor. He got some help from the city of Tampa and started a cigar manufacturing empire right here. And they came from Spain and Cuba and Italy, and then more came from France and Germany, Romania, even China. Jewish immigrants came from Russia. In fact, population of Ybor City in the 1900s was 3 times the size of the city of Tampa. What you're about to see is a celebration of the magic that brought it all together. Tonight, thanks to the crew of the Knights of Sant Yago.
MOR presents Avenue of Lights, the Krewe of Santiago Illuminated Night Parade, hosted by John Wilson.
The Krewe of the Knights of Santiago is named for the Knights of the Apostle St. James, who looked after pilgrims in the Middle Ages.
They were protecting the pilgrims from the bandits that were trying to harm them on their way on their pilgrimage. And so this is an order of knights that go back to the 12th century.
This is a celebration of our Hispanic heritage down through historic Ybor City. It's a parade the city loves. It's a night parade, so it's a little more robust, but it's a great time. Everyone has a wonderful time.
Saturday I saw people lining the streets at 4 in the afternoon to get a glimpse of the people that they recognize.
The celebrity hosts and guests of honor for this parade have included the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who were designated Grand Marshal.
A night parade is something very special, and I think that when you see the Latin community pull together, go down a historic district and be able to showcase the beautiful costumes, I think it's something that people will always remember.
Other notables and parade guests of honor include actor and singer Kurt Mega from TV's popular musical show Glee, and 2 baseball stars from the Tampa Bay Rays, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier and pitcher Jake Odorizzi.
Everybody's just glad to see a familiar face from television and be able to ask for an autograph or just be able to see them smile and shake your hand and make you feel like you're part of their family. My dad, Caesar, first of all, loved Tampa, and he loved Ybor City, and he loved our Latin heritage. When he saw the opportunity in one of his travels to Spain to be able to bring back a piece of Spain and the Order of St. James in particular, he felt very strongly that it was something that he could add part of that heritage to Tampa's history, and he was successful.
The Krewe of Santiago salutes the Spanish noblemen who endeared themselves to the needy in ancient times. And this parade and celebration is named for them.
One of the members, Caesar Gonzmart of Colombia restaurant fame, went to Spain, met with the king of Spain at the time, and went to Santiago de Compostela up in northern Spain, found the whole story of St. James, talked to the king of Spain, brought the story back and the idea back, and then the king ended up giving us a royal charter. So we are actual Knights of Sant Yago, tied to Santiago de Compostela in Spain.
Gonzmart got a personal blessing from the King of Spain. He was knighted into the realm of Santiago by King Juan Carlos. He was a gifted violinist who turned the Colombia restaurant into one of Ybor City's most revered landmarks.
Dad was special. He would play to each individual person, and even though there were crowds of over 200 or 300 people at a time in the dining room, each one felt a personal connection with the way he performed, and they loved it.
So Ybor City has come alive again. Quite a sight, isn't it? It's been a long time since 1886 when all of this happened. In fact, there was nothing here but scrubby swampland. And all of these people who came here, speaking so many different languages, they had to learn to get along, to live together. Ybor City is about something else. It's about heritage, about who we are, where we came from, and what are we making of our lives. Because when you get right down to it, with the exception of Native American Indians, we are all immigrants and descendants of immigrants. I'm John Wilson. Thank you for watching tonight. And for all of us at MOR, good night from Ybor City.